Alright, welcome everybody, New Joker 6 here. As you can see, today we are playing Yu-Gi-Oh GX Duel Academy. Now this video or thumbnail may look very familiar if you've watched these before. The reason for being is because I did have them up on another channel, but since I kind of ended that channel, I just kind of closed it out. But since the videos were doing kind of well, I just took them down. I'm going to add some commentary, put them up here. And we're gonna go ahead and just read along with this right now. What they're saying: welcome, elite duelists. My name. Okay, he's the chancellor. I know many of you are nervous, but you were all accepted based on your merits. Study hard, duel hard, and play hard to become the next king of games. Which, of course, is the ultimate goal in here. Congratulations on your acceptance to Duel Academy. To make things official, write your name on this document. So yeah, since I decided to just stop that there, since nothing's been uploaded to that or anything, it's just had the first few videos here. And since they were doing pretty decent, I'd say, I went ahead and just downloaded all those videos back to the computer and closed that account. And I'm putting them all up here now. Only now, since we're doing commentary on this channel, I decided now we're going to go ahead and add some commentary instead of just throwing it up the way it was. Now, you hear music in the background for the simple fact that when playing on this emulator, the sound is all messed up. For some of the ROMs, the sound works fine, but for this one, it doesn't. And I know it just has to do with the emulator because I have that same ROM on my phone and it works fine with the emulator. So you're Cyber Dragon. Student your dorm is Slifer Red. Slifer Red dorm is next to the bridge leading to the harbor. Your orientation continues there. Good luck. So much talking here in the beginning. Welcome to Slifer Red. I'm the headmaster of Slifer Red. And this little buddy is Pharaoh. Okay, he always walks around carrying his kitty. I'm Jaden Yuki. Nice to meet you. Hi there, I'm Cyrus Truesdale, Jaden's roommate. I'm Chumley Huffington. I'm like the oldest one here. That's because he keeps failing. Mainly because I've been flunking my classes. Yep, just like I said. Duel Academy has Slifer Red, Raw Yellow, and Obelisk Blue. They're 3 different dorms. You're assigned to a level depending on your entrance exam score. Looks like you're in Slifer Red with us. Well, gee, you don't say. However, there's a test every month to change dorms, so deciding on your grade, you may go to a different dorm. If you score really well, you can choose whatever dorm you want. Other than your dorm, you also get a duelist title. The title has different ranks: Apprentice Duelist, Novice Duelist, Average Duelist. The top rank is King of Games. Only one person in the entire school can get that rank. Well, it makes sense, there can only be one king, right? Yeah, we don't need 2 kings in one school. I'm gonna be King of Games like tomorrow. Yeah, right, okay, buddy. Yeah, if anyone can become King of Games, I know I'll be king. Yeah. So Jaden's going on his little cockiness there. Yeah, since the audio doesn't really work, instead of just having complete silence, what I did do is I put in music in the background. So the only thing I have to do with that is I think I may have to lower the volume for that just a little bit. But other than that, that's not going to be a problem. So it's all about fulfilling the requirements in order to move on to the next dorms. You get tests, exams, you get written, you get dueling exams, you get all different tests going. I think there's like 2 or 3 different ones that you take. Why don't we walk around the school and duel with the other students and collect cards? Well, that would be a good idea if you want to get into collecting the cards. don't know the rules, select tutorial from the menu. Yeah. Yeah, since, as I said, this is videos that I did re-download to post back up onto this channel since I closed down the other channel. Obviously, the first bit here is going to be all post commentary. That would be for about the first 12 or 13 episodes that'll be going up. So I just gotta sit down here and watch it and put in some commentary for it now. And then the rest from there on will be all new stuff. So instead of looking at tutorial in there, we decided to just go to sleep, move on, proceed to the next day so we can get on towards dueling. In the beginning, there's a lot of talking, it's a real pain. There's the teacher, Professor Crowler, talking about field spells. Alexis, can you explain it to the class? Unlike normal spells, field spells are placed on the field spell zone. Well, gee, that makes sense, doesn't it? Doesn't take a genius to figure that one out. That's Alexis Rhodes. She's one of the best duelists in Obelisk Blue. Make that the entire school. Well, yeah, she's the best in the top class, and that makes her the best in the whole school, doesn't it? A lot of Obelisk Blue students come from the best middle school dueling academies. They get the top grades and everything. Man, I wish I was that smart. Well, you need to apply yourself, Cyrus. Anyway, it doesn't matter what dorm we're in, we all take classes together. I already told you yesterday, but there's a test once a month to change dorms. Yes, you did. I'm not that short-minded. You there, what are you whispering about? Care to share with the entire class? Well, it's just a tutorial. I'm sure they all know that. So, no. Sorry, sir. It won't happen again, sir. Cyrus is all scared of him. Oh man, that was close. Yeah, I forgot to tell you something yesterday. Got some time before the next class. I'll teach you about the PDA. You can use the PDA in your room or at night, or when you're going somewhere. Or moving, use your PDA. Edit deck and trade cards. Can't trade because you don't. Not doing any link cables or any of that. Since this is an emulator. To request a duel via mail, yes. Once we get contacts, we can request and then put it in for who, and then morning, afternoon, whatever. And he tells you it's important to save. You must save. Don't forget to save. Just continues to go on with that. Talks about how he panicked because he forgot to save and he lost all his data. So moving on to the next part of this little tutorial here, we got Jaden out on his mail, we got Cyrus and Chumley, I believe. All three of them. And we're back here with Alexis. Come on guys, you have to pay attention in class. Whoa, it's Alexis. Hang out after class, not during, or even better, the weekends. That way you can chill on different places on the island. That's much more interesting than the classroom. Yeah, she does have a point there. Since there is no class on the weekends. Yes, to buy card packs, you gotta go to the shop. But in order that, you don't have money, you have duelist points. You get that based on all you're doing. Between damage done to your opponent, damage done in battle, monsters destroyed, all that stuff is all comes into how many duel points you get. And I believe once a month, I think it is, you get 3,000, I think. So here Professor Banner is to give you your first bit. They call it money, but you know it's just duel points. Yeah, 3,000. Yes, he tells us that you gotta defeat opponents in a duel to get points. And then with your points, you're able to buy packs of cards. Don't waste them, use them wisely. Yeah. So moved on next day, Tuesday. Yes, and now they're here to tell you about the shop. You can either buy packs or you can go in and put a password in. But if you put a password in, of course it costs more because you're getting a specific card, and you can only use the password once. If you've played Yu-Gi-Oh games in the past, you know the password for the cards are actually on your actual Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So if you want to use your own deck, you can go ahead and put your numbers in there and buy all your cards if you need to. So we'll go ahead and just save it right here real quick. And then let's going into edit deck. Now when you start out, you start out with enough cards for 3 decks. So you have your 3 basic decks. You get a fire deck, a water deck, and a wind deck. And then just a static deck. Static is just basic cards, no theme. And as you saw there, you've got 3 themes that you can choose from if that's what you wish. You start with the fire theme by default. I decided to go ahead and take the wind, as I personally find the wind one my favorite out of the 3 basic ones there that you get to pick from. Here we're just looking at all the places that you can visit on the island. As you see, some people are just hanging out there, so let's going off to the obelisk blue where Alexis is. Duel U, maybe some other time. So if you're not a high enough rank or in your dorm color, then certain people will refuse to duel you. Just for that simple fact.